Hi you guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, I'm Kyla and I make makeup videos. Today, I'm talking about my favorites for the month of August. I haven't done one of these videos in a really long time because most of the time when I realize, oh my gosh, it's a new month, it's already like the 10th or so, like the 8th or 10th, and I'm like, I can't film it now, it's too late. So we are approaching the end of August when I'm filming this. It's the 29th, so we have like a few more days left. But I just wanted to share with you some of the things that I've really been enjoying this month. Some of them are new, some of them aren't new, so let's go. Let's get into it. Okay, so I guess I'm going to start from the base and go outward. There's only one skincare product in here because I've been switching around between a couple of things to see which ones I like the best, test the waters kind of. And the first thing is the CEO Glow Oil. I love this, and I just ran out of this bottle and I had a sample of my old favorite, the Ole Henriksen Truth Glow Oil, like not the serum but the oil. I can't use the serums with vitamin C break me out, but this is the Sunday Riley CEO one and it has turmeric and vitamin C. I can use vitamin C if it's in an oil. I can't use it if it's in a serum. It just breaks me out too much. So I have been using that one and I'm getting a little bit of breakouts, but I'm not looking as bright as I usually do when I've been using that one. And I've been using that for about, since like January when we got it in the Allure box. I'd say maybe I started in like February or so. I was a little bit nervous to use it. So February, March-ish. But once I started, like, my face has been so much better. I started using the oil in the morning for starters. So I use this first, like sometimes I'll tone my skin, sometimes I won't, and then I'll go straight in with this, and then I'll put my eye cream on to give this a minute to sink in, then I'll do my moisturizer and then my sunscreen. So this just like has really been helping me not feel as dry during the day, and when I don't use this I definitely notice a difference. So I have a backup bottle. I'm about to start it when I run out of my little sample jar. It's bomb. Next is a primer. So this is the No Problem Prime Essence, which is a little bit different than the original primer. So the original primer looks like this. It's much thicker. Here, I'll show you. So you can see that it just kind of sits there on my hand. Hopefully you can see it. It's pretty light colored, and I have yellow from where I did my eyes. But it's right here, and it's just sitting there. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then this one is so much runnier, but I like that because I don't feel like it's clogging my pores as much. Here, see, that one just like runs down. Hopefully you can see. It's just a lot runnier because it's an essence, and it still fills your pores, not as crazy much as the silicone one does, but it makes me feel a little bit more hydrated. It soaks in really nicely, but I don't feel like I have as much caked onto my face as I do with a normal pore filling primer, but it still hides those pores. So I really like that one. And then the next thing, what comes next? This I've been using a lot. I have it on right now. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Full Coverage Weightless Feel. This is in the shade 301. I'm probably gonna have to go, it's classic. I might have to go a little bit lighter once I lose some of my color, especially in the winter. I get really light. So this says it's a natural finish. I would agree. It's not like crazy matte, but it's not as luminous as sometimes I like. And it says 24-hour wear. It's high coverage, which I agree with. And it's an air-light texture. I wouldn't say it's air-light. It's kind of moussey when you first put it on. I don't feel it now, really. Like, I mean, I know I have stuff on, but, you know. It's really nice, though, and it gives a decent amount of coverage with a nice finish for the most part. My chin has just been looking weird lately, so I don't know about that. Don't know about all that. Next is concealer. I have really, been going in ham with this one too. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless 24-Hour Concealer. I used to be all about the Too Faced one. Yes, the Too Faced Born This Way, or Shape Tape, or the Josie Maran one. The Josie Maran one can be dark for me if I don't wear the right foundation. And these two, they're good, but I've just been loving this one because it's not as dry feeling. It doesn't feel as heavy, but it still covers for me. And I can wear this without makeup, like face makeup, and it doesn't look crazy like those do. Like, those have so much, thick looking properties to them that if I was to just, pat that on under my eyes a little bit to brighten, you would really tell that I have, a line of concealer here where it like ends. Whereas this you don't, like it just blends out really, really nicely and we get a good effect from it. So I really like this one. Plus it's a good shade for me. It's in the shade Fair Warm. I really like it. So I have it on too. It's really nice. And speaking of on top of concealer, I have still been loving my Beauty Bakery Flour Powder. I've had this since at least the spring, if not the fall. One of the oldest 21 Days of Beauty, this was part of it. I love this stuff so much for under my eyes. I don't really use it on my face as much. I did one time, and for some reason, like, I don't remember why. I just don't. I love it under my eyes, though. It does have talc in it, but it just looks so good. Like, my under eyes look so smooth. They don't look too dry. It doesn't change the color of the concealer. It's perfect. The only thing I will say is when you use this, you cannot blend concealer on top of it. Like this concealer, you're supposed to be able to like touch up on top of powder. You can't do that on top of that powder. It just sits there and it doesn't go anywhere. So that's a no-go for me. The next thing is the Fenty bronzer. Now this is not something that I use on its own ever. I always use this with something else, but I keep finding myself grabbing for it, like to use as the base bronzer or the base contour. I use it today here and a little bit to bronze up, but I layered on top of it. I always do that. I don't know why, but I still always go back to it. I have the shade In the Sun of the Sunstalker bronzer. And you can see I've worn away the FB decently because I love it so much. Like I use it so much. So that being said, that's that. The next thing is the Jouer Bouquet. And I've really been liking these two shades. I've been using them a little bit more often than I had before. I go back and forth between blushes. I just can't seem to find like my perfect blush, so to speak. I really like something that's warmer. I don't like cool tones on me, but not too pink. I just don't know. So it's difficult. But this orange one adds a good amount of warmth, and this one is pretty light, so it can give a little bit of color without too much color. I don't have any blush on today, so I don't know. But that one's been pretty popular for me. I also like the Hourglass blushes. I have some of their limited edition palettes that you can't get anymore, but they're really nice too. And then another Hourglass product is this highlighter palette. It's the Ambient Metallic Strobe Lighting Palette. You can buy these individually. I don't know if you can still buy this palette, but you can get each shade individually, and they're wonderful. I totally recommend this. I love to layer this, especially, or wear it on its own. It just gives such a nice glow that's like not like really harsh, but it's so beautiful, and it lasts as well. So I really like it, and I like to mix them all together. Okay, we're almost done. The next thing is two mascaras. One I like more than the other, but I've been using them both a lot and both a lot together. So the first one is the Damn Girl mascara from Too Faced. I got this in gratis recently. You should have seen that video. But it's really nice. I have it on today layered with this other one because I really like them together. But it's just really pretty. Like it's like the Better Than Sex but better. It gives you a little bit more zhuzh to your lashes, and it's really, really nice. And the wand is nice too. I think mine may be starting to get dried out, but I've also been using it a lot. So, and the next one is the Trace Steak Good Vibes Mascara. I got this in BOXYCHARM, I believe. But the weird thing is it has this eyelash curler in it. So it, I don't use this part. And I didn't think I was going to like this mascara either. I was like, this is weird having this bendy thing in here. But the mascara itself is wonderful. I really like to top it on my current, whatever I put on, which is usually the Damn Girl, and it just lengthens so well and just gives a little bit more thickness to the lashes. It's really honestly wonderful. So I really like that. And last but not least is this ColourPop lipstick that I didn't get to really haul in my ColourPop haul that's coming because, spoiler alert, it was damaged, the one that I got. So they sent me a backup, like a replacement one, and I love it. It's going to be such the perfect fall color. I cannot wait to wear this so much more in the fall. Like right now I'm feeling really light lips just lately because I do a lot of bold eyes, and I feel like a bold eye with a really lip like this is really nice. But this one is just beautiful. Like, oh, look at that one swipe. She's so nice. So pigmented. So I'm glad that they sent me a replacement one of that because, hello, that's great. You know what they don't send? If their packaging comes damaged. Like, 2 of my palettes came all scratched up and they're like, oh, it's just cosmetic. It doesn't affect the quality of the product. I'm like, I can't display it if it looks like garbage. So, I don't know. But yeah, that being said, these were some of the goodies that I've currently been loving. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What are your current favorites? I'm going to try to remember to do this again in September. But we shall see. I think that is it. I will talk to you guys in a video super soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. Actually, where are you going? You're going to click another video. Keep watching. I've been trying to post more regularly. I know it's not, like, amazing, but I try. School just started again, so. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!